Well, hey everybody. Welcome to another Not Thursday. Today is going to be a little bit different. I like different. If you saw the video recently where I climbed up Jacob's Hill, we're a bit further north up the Tully Brook River. Tully everything in this area, the name. Anyways, there's some waterfalls down there. And I've never been there. But that's not the most interesting part of the trip and us taking a walk out here. Before this was called the Royalston Falls, it was called the Forbes Falls because of the Forbes family that lived out here in the 1800s. And I'm sure this piece of property goes back to the colonial days, but Forbes, the family, back in the 1840s, which was pretty much the prime heyday of New England farming, kind of capitalized on these falls down here. And supposedly, Mr. Forbes created some attractions for people coming to visit, walkways, places to sit. I don't know, just the history intrigued me enough to want to go and see more than just the falls, because you know how it is, we like to get out off the trails, explore, and let's just check out the farm, try to get to the falls, and see if we can find anything interesting. Well, there is the Forbes family cellar hole. That's where the house was. Probably wasn't Forbes who built it. It was probably a couple generations before them. And it's definitely old. No split granite, all stone chimney stack. But that's our first observation of the trip. So from what I gather, it's, I don't know, mile and call it 1.4 down to the falls, but it's like a 500-foot drop in elevation, which is, that's pretty decent for such a short trip. That's a good gain anyways, so the hike out ought to suck. There are walls down here, interestingly enough. I hate climbing down, starting a trip. You guys have heard me say it 100 times. I'd rather go up in the beginning. Yeah, rock wall goes right down through that ravine and back up. It's rough out here. Oh, we're getting towards something. There's the shelter everyone takes pictures of down here. There's a bridge coming up. Oh, Monadnock's only 18.7 miles away. Well, obviously we're getting close. I haven't seen anything of where Forbes may have done things, but then again, 180 years ago roughly, that's a long time for things to disappear, as you well know. I'm assuming it would have been down here, or probably at the falls. Anyways, so far, good hike. Well, it's getting louder and I see a wire railing type setup. We must be here. That is quite the gorge. Well, time to take a look around and see what's up there. Doesn't look like anything was ever going on up here. There's barely 8 square feet of flat land. I do know that there's an old road half a mile that way that runs parallel to that trail, but well, I'm back down at the Tully. And I don't see anything around here. So what I'm going to do, because it'd be cool again to find some shifted land where they did something, I'm going to hike all the way back up to where the cellar hole is and farm, and we'll take a look around there. Maybe that's where he was doing it. That's what I would assume. That is quite the walk down. Never mind, in the 1840s. Alright, well here we are, back up at the cellar hole. Not a bad hike, really. Was a good house for certain. There's the outer lip. There's the chimney stack. There's the outer lip. That would have been a big old colonial. Other than that, just an immediate look around. Nothing stands out for land improvement, but you saw how bad it was going in. That's why the house was up here. And the random find of the day, someone's ugly Christmas sweater on a tree out in the woods. Nice. Well, it is clear that it was logged out here a long time ago. You can see all the piles, which means that if there were any type of other things out here, that's been pretty much erased away. Well, everybody, thanks for joining me on the hike. I'm glad I finally came here. I got to bring you. We did learn a little bit of history about the place, but nothing from the attractions that Mr. Forbes had made is apparently visible, you know, left in the ground. But it was a great day anyway. All right, get out, go see something new, and enjoy You're Not Thursday.